Just enough for a miracle. Tess was just 8, but she understood what was going on at home. She had heard her parents talking many times about Andrew, her little brother. She understood that he was sick and that the family didn't have the money to get treatment for him. They were moving out of their house into an old apartment to save money, but even that was not enough for the expensive operation Andrew needed. Only a miracle can save him, she heard her father say. But Tess wanted to do something, so she went to her bedroom and opened a little glass jar and poured out her money and counted it. She only had $1.11 that she had saved up. She took the money and headed to the neighborhood drugstore. At the drugstore, she waited patiently in line, but the pharmacist was busy talking to someone. Tess stood up on her toes to get the man's attention. That didn't work. Then she cleared her throat, but the pharmacist still ignored her. Then she opened the jar she held to her chest and took out a coin and hid it against the counter. "What do you want?" he asked in an irritated voice. "I'm talking to my brother. I haven't seen him in a long time. You can understand, so go away." "Well, I have a brother too, and he's really sick," Tess replied. "I want to buy a miracle for him." "I beg your pardon?" said the pharmacist instinctively. "His name is Andrew, and he has something bad growing inside his head, and my daddy said he needs a miracle. So how much are miracles?" "We don't have any miracles here," the man said. "I can't help you." The man's voice was softer than before. But Tess wasn't ready to give up. "I have some money." The man, who had been talking to the pharmacist, had been listening, and he looked at the girl and asked, "What kind of miracle does your brother need?" "I don't know," Tess replied. "I just know he's really sick, and Mommy says he needs an operation. But my dad doesn't have enough money, so I want to use my money." "I see," said the man. "How much do you have?" "I have $1.11, she replied. "It's all the money I have now, but I can get a job." Then the man took the money from the little girl. He took the girl's hand and said, "Take me to your house. I want to see your brother and meet your parents. Let's see if I have the kind of miracle you need." Tess, Andrew, and their parents clearly remember that day. They'll never forget when the normally shy Tess brought home the man. The man the 8-year-old Tess brought home was none other than the famous Dr. Carlton Armstrong, a surgeon and specialist in neurosurgery. And he performed the operation on Andrew. $1.11 was just enough for a miracle. Thank you for listening.